Denver is closing one of the last remaining hotels that it rented out to give people on the streets a safe place to stay during the pandemic. The city says most of the 120 people living there have a new place to stay. Some of the others told our Steve Staeger they're worried about the future.
I've been living here since about a little bit over 8 months.
Before Aloft, John Waldo Paul McClarty lived in a much bigger shelter without walls and privacy.
I got some health issues and other deals, and I don't particularly like to be cramped in there like rats.
This downtown hotel was just starting to feel like home.
It is a nice place. It was nice to have a little privacy and things that work.
It was essential to our city's COVID response.
Angie Nelson is with Denver's Department of Housing Stability.
The desire to have folks shelter in place or stay at home doesn't work if you don't have a home.
The Aloft was one of 8 hotels the city rented out during the pandemic, a protective action hotel.
Just a place that looks more like home. You have some privacy, you have a bit more autonomy, you get to choose when and how you turn on and off your light switch and your heat and your air.
The Aloft alone cost Denver about $16 million for these 3 years of operation to rent its 140 rooms. That'll be covered by federal COVID relief dollars, funding that's drying up like the pandemic itself.
The overall picture of COVID in our community thankfully has improved from 3 years ago, right? We have the wide scale availability of vaccines.
Everyone will have to be out by the end of the month. The city says they found housing options for most of the residents, and they're still working to connect 19 more with resources.
We have space available inside for every one of these guests that's leaving the Aloft. So whether that's partnering for bridge housing and helping them to find a temporary place to stay, moving them directly into housing. Some folks are moving directly into assisted living or nursing care, and others can enter into shelter.
We're going to move out, but you know, they keep saying they're going to help us, like getting vouchers where it's just a percentage of your income.
John says he's one of the 19, unsure about what's next, hoping he can find something like this for his next move.
I got a little pressed, going to start getting worried, but I know it'll work out. It'll work out.
John and a group of the current residents from the Aloft, they're testifying right now before City Council, asking the city for better options and more time to figure out what's next. The city's contract with that hotel actually goes until the end of July, but they'll use May, June, and July to do some restoration work on that building to try to get it back into the shape of a hotel. You think about people who have been living there full time, not the typical, 2-3 day turnaround that you'd expect in a hotel.
Sure, there's going to be more wear and tear on rooms. So the city's kind of got to look at this model now to see how this works. What do they think?
Thanks to the pandemic, they say this needs to be part of the sheltering system, this idea of non-congregate housing where people get more privacy because it gives people more stability, gives them kind of a leg up. They can start working on kind of getting things together and work towards a more permanent housing, but just trying to keep that in mind. They're actually looking at buying some more buildings where they can do this permanently, where they're not renting from a hotel the whole time.
Steve Staeger, thank you.
Yep.